Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and live with love and true sincerity. All right, and I want to get into a quick topic based upon, just Esau and some of that nature and, uh, ways, that the scriptures get into these Edomites and how we identify them through the scriptures. First and foremost is through picking apart, his nature, his characteristics about him, in the book of, Genesis the 25th chapter and Genesis the 27th chapter. That's the beginning. But also from there, the Lord describes, different nations, some of their traits, the things that they've done. We can track their some nations' geographical location. But more importantly, with Esau, this Bible speaks about the wicked and destruction, pretty much just as much, as he talks about Israel, because, everything always has to be well balanced, and the balance of things is for us to understand how destroyed we are, uh, how sinful we are, how ungrateful we are. And that's why we're in this position, how stubborn, how hard-headed we are as a nation, and that's why we ended up in this position. And to see, the causative factors and the people also that are responsible for our continual demise, and that is the so-called white man. All right. And, this is just some of the characteristics going through some of the verses within this chapter. All right. So this is Psalm 73:1 that says, a psalm of Asaph, truly Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. And truly the Most High is good to Israel for the fact that through everything, and the Most High knowing, that we would go off and do the things in which we did, he still promised us an inheritance through our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for people to be so, disrespectful, so blatantly hard-headed and stubborn and betraying the Most High, for the Most High to still allow us to come back to him, man, that's truly nothing but goodness, man. You can't say nothing bad about that, The average person, isn't that good to anyone. When someone keeps betraying them, you're not going to keep accepting that, But the Most High, and for his sake and to make his name known and his power known throughout the earth, he has done these things for us and to constantly protect us, throughout our captivities so that we don't be destroyed off the face of the earth. It's a beautiful thing. All right. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. And, that's a common thing, when Jake is growing up and, you looking at TV, you seeing the ways of the world and you seeing the glitz and the glam of everything. And you see how, people that do wrong constantly prosper within this world. You see how these Edomites and everything that they do within the society is corrupt, and yet they constantly prosper. Why? Because this is their world now as we know it. This was their portion, and they took it by the force of the sword. And this is why they're prospering. So for you to truly prosper within the society, most of the times you have to be wicked or to dumb down your morals and to go against your morals to actually make it within the society on a certain scale. This is for the average person, man. The average Edomite, might I say. Okay. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Because no one within this time can unlock the grip, you know, that these Edomites have within this world, except for the Most High, and that's happening slowly but surely. But they're holding on to this power that they've been allotted, and this power that they've taken from all the nations, and they're holding on to this thing as tight as can be, man. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Okay, so the average things, and people have this common saying of, well, all nations, we all go through the same thing, we all go through the same struggles. No, it's not the same. Okay, what other nation besides us is always at the bottom of everything? Is always looked at, in a despicable light more than we are. No other nation, man. But yet the Lord calls the other nations, you know, as a dust from a bucket, man, as a drop of water from a bucket, as a dust on a scale. That's what they are to the Most High. And Esau is the lowest among the heathen out of all these heathen, man. So we're really the prize, but Esau within his power and him being able to obstruct Jake's mind with all this negativity, from slavery and forcing us to think that we're less than nothing, has allowed our people to constantly think that we have no history, we have no true morals, we have no true value, and the people live out their lives in this manner, man. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. So everything what they do is full of pride. And said what violence covereth them as a garment. So violence covereth their whole spirit, man. It's all about them. It's all about their whole aura is about violence, because that's how they gain power of the earth. Starting off with the Greeks, okay? What Alexander took, 12 years to conquer the world at that time, and then it being passed on to his generals, so on and so forth. Then the Romans taking over. Everything that they took was by violence, okay, and by wrongdoings, man, making nations go against their morals, their principles, in which they believe in, and more importantly, us, man. By trying to make our people sacrifice swine on altars and go against, our power, to serve them. Okay. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart can wish. 230 million, 500 million, 100 million, 50 million. All of these different, and for people that are old, old Edomites, they have money like this, more than heart can wish. What are you going to do with all that money? You know what I'm saying? Uh, I was looking into something a while ago, and it stated that America has enough land in it for every person to own 1 acre of land, and for everybody to live efficiently, man. And through, the barter system and stuff like that, of course. But yet, will they do something like that? Will they just say, okay, we're not going to worry about the money system like that. We're going to deal with the barter system, and, we're going to let everybody have their own land and, be prosperous and do this and do that. No, they're not going to do that, because it's all about keeping the rich richer and the poor even poorer, and not allowing the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to rise to power, because they know who we are and they know what time it is, man. So they're going to constantly do everything within their power to try to keep things the way they are. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. And this whole system is corrupt. What the justice system is corrupt. Lawyers are corrupt. Judges are corrupt. And they speak wickedly. What? And it said what? Concerning oppression, they speak loftily. You know, they happy to call us a bunch of niggas, a bunch of spicks, a bunch of wetbacks, you know, different things like this. You know, it was some white woman that made some statement and said something like, women are the new niggers or something like that because of the way that they've been treated and stuff like that. They speak loftily concerning these things, man, with no regard. They want to try to compare their plight unto us, you know, which they can't do, man. Or compare a woman's plight unto us, you know, being that now within the society, you know, women have been given more power, you know. But these are the minds of the people, man. And always got to refer back to the the movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, you know, when that from Zechariah 11:5, you know, when that Edomite, you know, he was by his bed and he was thanking the Lord for all that he has, man, right? And it's the mind concerning oppression, what they speak loftily. Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pitied them not. And this is exactly what that Edomite was saying. You know, thank you, Lord, for all my riches and my slaves, and this is and the third. That's what he was talking about, man. So they speak loftily concerning the things in which they do unto us, man. These characteristics fit only one person in the earth, and that is the so-called white man, all right? Verse 9, it says, They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, How doth God know, and is there knowledge in the Most High? And this is the average mindset of the people, right? Their mouth walketh, their mouth is set against the heavens, and they will say everything against the Lord to put things within their power, within their scope of things, you know, to seem as though that they have power over the earth, that there is no other, right? In their mouth, and it said what their tongue walketh through the earth, what their tongue is filthy, man. You know, from place to place, they're doing nothing but wickedness with it, man. You know, they speak with a forked tongue. And that's why this English language is so ambiguous as it is, man. You know, all of these different characteristics speak of the so-called white man. Verse 12, Behold, these are the ungodly, okay? The ungodly, the Edomites, who prosper in the world, they increase in riches, okay? So all of these ways, all of these characteristics, they speak of none other but the so-called white man. These are the ungodly who prosper in this world, they increase in riches. Who is constantly increasing in riches? Who profited off 9/11? Who profits off of terrorism? Okay, who profits off of mass destruction? The so-called white man. That's why these scriptures speak out so heavily about him and against him. And our people have to come out of the mind state of wanting to forgive these other nations for everything in which they've done to us, primarily, you know, these Edomites, man. You know, the Bible speaks about us in various manners, you know, how we are the Lord's chosen, how we need to come back to him, seek the Lord 10 times more, you know, and all the characteristics that we had that are evil, but they also constantly display the wickedness of the so-called white man. And our people need to wake up and realize this, you know. So, you know, with that, you know, I hope this segment was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and shalom to elect out there, doing this work of faith and labor of love, true sincerity. Shalom.